And we are live. Happy Wednesday, everybody. You are welcome, business partners. Nice to see you this Wednesday morning. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon, good
Good
morning.
afternoon.
Yes, to all our viewers, thank you for being here with us. Our side, it's a morning as in the US, and then to those in the UK, it is afternoon, depending where you're tuning in from. Yes, welcome to our day 6 of our 31 days challenge. I am Proscovia Nalukanga, born and raised in Uganda, a mother and an online digital business owner and mentor. Let me go to the room and start with my dear sister in the UK. Please introduce yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Proscovia, for this opportunity of introduction. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Dumelang, wherever we do reach one another. My name is Ruth. I'm originally from Botswana. I currently live in the UK with my family. I'm a digital business mentor, I'm a digital business owner. Above them all, I'm a super mom. Thank you so much for this opportunity, for joining us today on our day 6 of our 31 days challenge, where we have taken this opportunity to challenge ourselves, to come out of our comfort zone, to share, to inspire, to let you know what is to be a digital business owner. There, I always say I took this leap of faith 2 years ago, and it has been an awesome journey. So over to you, Proscovia. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, Brenda, please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Thank you so much once again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, our dear viewers. My name is Brenda. I'm originally from Uganda, currently living in the US. I am a mom, an accountant by profession, a digital business owner, and mentor. I took this decision to come on the online space just 3 years ago, and I'm here also. I'm enjoying the space. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Let's go to Canada.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. Sorry for my low voice, I have a cold, but yes. My name is Beatrice. I am originally from Uganda. I live here in Toronto, Canada. I'm a mom, I work in IT, and also a business owner. For those who are watching, let us know in the comment section, where are you watching us from today? Alrighty, back to you, Proscovia.
Yes, thank you so much, ladies, to all our viewers. Today, our topic, what is that misconception? Ladies, what is that misconception you had before starting this online digital business? Let me start with Ruth, but to all our dear viewers, tell us also in the comment section. We may be thinking, oh, only those ladies, but yeah, you yourself, you have something to share with us. Yes, Ruth, please share with us, what is that one misconception that you had before starting this online digital business? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Boy, I had so many excuses, but the misconception, because when I heard digital, what came into my mind was like, oh my goodness, I'm not tech savvy. That is one thing. I'm not tech savvy. So that was the one thing that I can think about right now. The misconception that I'm not tech savvy, I won't be able to do this business, because it's obviously it needs someone to be technical with the online space, technical with the computers, technical with this. I had a long scroll of excuses, not knowing that they will be uh training that is going to be offered to me in order for me to become a successful digital business owner. So that is one thing. When you hear about working online, when you hear about digital, we overcrowd our minds with so many things, that to me it was that I'm not tech savvy. I always say, my phone was only for text messages and answering that phone call. A lot of things I didn't know, but I'm super glad that I didn't dwell on that misconception, because I am here now and it's been 2 years. So think that is the one that I can think of right now. Thank you, Proscopia.
Wow, thank you so much. And most of us, or to our viewers, you can relate to this, that when you think, oh, I am not a tech savvy, how am I going to do this? Yes, and a lot up to now, those who are listening to us, they are still thinking the same. For me, I thought starting an online digital business must have a big branding name, must have that beautiful logo, because you're hearing digital business and having seen what a website looks like, what logos look like, what branding looks like. I didn't know that, no, this is not what I'm able to do until I get that perfect timing, until I get that perfect website. And so I have to look for people to make for me that website. And ladies, or to those who are listening in who are doing this business, you can see most people come to us telling you, oh, your website is not this good. Oh, I see your branding, and then you look back and say, oh, maybe it is the thing. Yet here in reality, with our digital business, it is totally different because the website is built for you. Everything is perfectly done for you because we are a community, and it was put there, not it was basically put there for that person who had a mind of saying, who's going to design for me a website, how should it look like, what type of products do I need to design that product that is going to be on the market. I was totally wrong. Yet in our business, with the model that we're using, everything is done for you. All you need is for you to show up. Do not wait for that perfect timing. Do not wait for that uh, uh, moment. Everything is done clearly. It is said. All you need is to start. Make sure you start. Yes, so let me go to our dear sister in Seattle, Brenda. Share with us, what is that one misconception you had before starting this online digital business?
Yes, thank you so much again, Proscovia. So, the biggest misconception I had before starting this business, I thought I'm going to be required to buy products that I'll sell for me to be able to earn. And also the fact that I was told you don't need to have a traditional store somewhere. I don't need to have a physical location. I thought I'm going to be needed to, I'll need to throw parties, invite people at home, show them about the product, give them the samples, because that's something that I had ever seen in the past. As I told you yesterday, I have done a lot of things before coming here. I had tried a lot of things and they all didn't work out. So I've ever been I've ever joined a business where I had to buy products, showcase them to people, give them samples, and then have them use them. Then those people will eventually buy or something like that. So I thought this was the same business model, but to my surprise, it was not. I thought I'm going to I would be going to friends and family to tell them about the business. Being being an introvert I am, I knew there is no way I could do something like that. I knew I'll not succeed in something like that. So those are some of the things that I thought were going to happen in this same business, but I was wrong because the business model that we use, it's so unique. It is unique. You don't need to have a traditional store, yet you don't need to go after family and friends to tell them about your business or to tell them about your products, right? So it is so unique. I never thought that it could be something like that, that anybody, if I say anybody, I mean anybody that can do. Everyone can do it, but of course, not everyone wants to change their lives, but anyone, if anyone is willing to change their lives, they can do something like that. So that's the misconception I had. And it made me take long to make the decision to come on the online space. So right now I regret. I wish I started earlier because this is much easier than what I thought it could be. Yeah, thank you so much.
Actually, when you talk about launching a product, you know what that means. Imagine you are launching a business, but then you have to put in that budget that you are going to use for launching those products. And then you're looking at the market. Are they going to accept my product? Those who are going to do the sample, is it worth it? That is all amount included. So when you talked about that was the whole process. I'm like, okay, who's going to show up? Because you must have a physical location somewhere. Who's going to show up and who's going to embrace it? And looking at the quality, excuse me, who's going to look? Because you must have, this is a worldwide business. What type of quality do you have? Who's going to embrace it? It is not, you're not going to look at a particular group of people, but it must serve the world. Can it be shipped? Is it on standard? All that was the thing. Thank you, Brenda, for sharing that. Yes, let's go to Canada. Please, Beatrice, what was that one conception that you had? Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Yes, one of the misconceptions that I had before starting this business was having no experience running a business before. So I've never owned an online business. I know how a traditional business works, and I've had one before, but coming on the online space, I didn't know how it would work. And having the fear that, okay, now I have to deal with people online. How am I going to be able to communicate to them? How am I going to be able to get clients? How am I going to even do all these things? I see the branding, I see the social media marketing. Like, there was a lot of questions in my mind when before I started this business. So um the good thing about our business, the business model, it comes with a very comprehensive training that helped me a lot. In our training platform, we have training regarding everything that you need to succeed on online space, right? From mindset to how the tools work on social media, how you can schedule your posts, how you, like, basically everything you get to learn from our training. So that really made me, so it made it easier for me to learn how I can scale online as a marketeer. So that's one of the misconceptions that I had. I had so much doubts, wondering how do people even get clients online, right? So all that is covered in our training, the social media marketing. You get to learn how you can run all those ads you see online. How you can get into the market. There's just so much. How you can have a brand and brand it to be customized. Everything is just stipulated for me from our training. So that's one thing that um I know ties so many people. I know recently I had somebody reach out to me saying they have no experience running a business online. How can they do this? And what we can tell you is our training is very comprehensive. It's video based. You just watch and do. So it's so easy to follow. Yeah. Thank you. Back to you, Priscilla.
Yeah, I wanted
Wow.
to add something real small. I know sometimes we limit ourselves. Like, for example, when we say online marketing, digital marketing, someone may be a doctor. I'm like, I'm not good at marketing. And I was like that because I'm an accountant. I knew I wasn't good at marketing. I knew I had failed marketing classes so many times, and there is no way I could do marketing. But what we forget is that as a person, if you're someone who has brain, you can do anything on this planet. Just you just need to train, and then start doing it. So long as you have the brain, so long as you have the willing to do something. I always tell people you can do anything on this planet. I may be here. I know sometimes where the countries where we come from, when you fail classes like biology, they are like, you can't be a doctor. You're not good in biology. But the countries here where we are right now, regardless, because I was back home when I was still young, I was never good in chemistry. I was never good in biology. But when I came here, I understood that if I wanted to be a doctor, I could do it. I could do it. I just have to put my mind on it put in the time and then get things done and then get my certificate. So if you may be a nurse right out there, you may be a doctor, you may be an engineer and think that, okay, I don't think I can do marketing now. These are things that we can learn. So long as you have the right mindset, so long as you have the will, so long as your why is too big to change your life, it's so simple. You can do it. I have discovered that in these countries, as a human being, as a person, you can become everything that you want. You just have to you just have to be determined to become whom you want to become. Thank you so much.
I want
Yes,
to add
thank you so much,
something.
Ruth. Ruth, do you have something to add on so that we can let our viewers know? I mean, it is an interaction session. Please go on. Thank you.
Thank you, Proscovia. Yes, I wanted to add something that when Brenda spoke about and Richard spoke about, being, you say, I don't know anything about marketing and all that. And I wanted to add something that we always hide behind. We say, oh, it's too risky. Obviously, you are thinking this is something that is done online. You are thinking that it's too risky, to start a digital business. I want to highlight something that, yes, everything is risky. When you get into that car, when you drive it off, it's risky. I drove my car sometimes 2 months ago, and someone just bashed on me. That is, I didn't plan for that. I didn't do it. But with everything else in life, everything is
Ruth,
too risky.
something small, talking about everything being risky. I've ever had some speaker, he mentioned that everything is risky. Even life itself is
It's
risky
risk.
because
It's risky.
you can't get out alive.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And somebody is holding back because he said it's online. I want to tell you that and also, oh, I'm gonna be alone. I'm not gonna be, because there's excuses are cheaper than anything else. So I want to tell you that we have got mentorship here. We have got coaches. We're going to be allocated a mentor. We're going to be helping you to build your business off ground to where you want to take it. And also, there's a global community that is going to be there for you. You are never alone. I always emphasize this. You are never alone in this business. Of course, we are used to those traditional businesses. You're supposed to be there in that building alone, waiting for a customer to drop in or to pass by. But in this business, you are never alone. Today it's Wednesday, right? And we've got a millionaire mastermind. We're going to be gathering, the world will be gathered in one place to discuss the way forward, to celebrate each other, to celebrate the milestone, to celebrate each and everyone who is going to be there. You are never alone. And the other thing that we were discussing is people who are saying it's too expensive. I can't start this business. I can't afford it. It's expensive. And then you go out for a dinner, you spend 150, more than even that. Bitches mentioned something like you're going for window shopping. Then you end up spending a lot. I want to reach out to a mom who is out there spending on toys, spending in the name of pleasing your children. Because I've done it before, and I'm still doing it even up to now. The other time I went with my kids out, and then when I came back, I said, by the way, when I was looking at the receipts, how can we spend 400 pounds in a day, And you are thinking, okay, it takes 149 to start a business. 149 to take that decision, to make that decision and take that leap of faith. And then you say it's expensive. You have to spend over 149 in a day. In one going out, you spend a lot. One sitting of a dinner, enjoying a nice meal, you mourn about 149. Those are the things that I was looking into myself. Those are the misconceptions that I was looking into myself, and I'm like, oh my goodness, oh, it's expensive, it's done, it's all that, but yet I can spend that money to blow it in 1 second. What are you waiting for? Over to you, Proscovia. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Beatrice. Today is a Wednesday. Do you have any message to our dear viewers, to our dear moms, all those who are like, yes, you people are talking about this, but me, I'm waiting for that perfect time. Please share with us and call to action to those who would love to join in the business.
Yes, so for those who are watching, you, the mom who is watching us, yeah, and you're still afraid, we've brought down these misconceptions that we had, and we know everybody or so many people are always skeptical, having misconceptions. But again, the one thing that will make you stand out as an individual when you're looking for a way out is to take that next step and do your due diligence. And how are you going to take this new due diligence to the next level is, first of all, check out our websites. All the ladies here, you can check out our page where you're watching from. Reach out to us. We're just on our websites with your valid name and email address. Watch that webinar. We had the live webinar session yesterday, and there's a replay. You can also register again and then watch the replay. We have the live one again tomorrow. So every Tuesdays and Thursdays, we are live. Come learn, come see how other moms are thriving from the comfort of their home while working online. Register, learn, and then take the next action, It's a free session. Come see how people are changing lives. And once you're ready, you can also take the next step. That 149, as Ruth mentioned, is money you can just go blow out in one day, either at Walmart or in the mall. But this is paying for access. You want more information to see how other people are thriving, or how you too can learn and see if this is for you. We have a 30-day guarantee of refund. Once you feel it's not something that you can do, then we can give you back that money. But for those who are ready, I'm talking to that mom out there who is ready to take the next step. Reach out to us. We will be happy to help you. We'll be happy to hold your hands to walk this journey. We all started at a point, right? So you just have to start from somewhere to become a better person. So everyone has to take that first step to make themselves better. So we hope to see you guys. Um, just reach out and then we'll connect and we'll get to start from there. Thank you. Back to you, First COVID.
Wow, thank you so much, everybody. Brenda or Ruth, do we have any comments from our viewers, please, if you don't mind? And if this is your first time watching us or you're going to watch a replay, kindly don't forget to put a hashtag replay where you're watching us from. Any questions, if you want to get to any of us, all the information that you need, either telephone number, WhatsApp numbers. If you're in the US, you can call us directly. If you have WhatsApp, you can direct us all your questions, or even DM directly through the messenger. We are going to reach out to you. So, yes, Brenda, do you have any messages from our viewers? Please kindly share with us. Someone says, highly recommended. Thank you for watching. Tell us you're watching us from. Don't forget to share because information is power. Okay? Don't you don't need to for perfect timing because it is now. Okay, perfection comes from starting. Yes, those are the misconceptions that we always have. I must be perfect for me to come. For example, someone is out there has this beautiful information like, I need to first buy a good makeup. I need to know how to do makeup so that I can come before the cameras. No, there is no way you're going to do it if you don't start it. Perfection comes from starting. The way you keep the fence, you'll be there on the fence until. But get out and go. By the way, do not just rush. Get to know this information. First, do your due diligence, like Beatrice said. Yes, thank you everybody for tuning in. Please come again tomorrow. We are here. Look out for our pages. Look at our pages. We have so much going on. We share information every single day. Not only this live, but we have posts that are going on. What is happening in our community? How you can start your own digital business. Thank you everybody and have a blessed Wednesday.
Thank you.